Okay, somebody feels so trapped within a situation, right? Like they just feel stuck, like they're not able to move forward. For some of you guys, this is literally within like a relationship. It's like, well, you guys got kids, you've been together for so many years, et cetera, et cetera. It could be a job, right? Like you've given so much to this, or for some of you guys, well, not for some of you, I think for most of you guys, it is like it's an underlying feeling of guilt of letting other people down. If it's not, oh, feeling emotionally manipulated. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, feeling emotionally manipulated to stay like with somebody, right? Because you don't want to let like hurt other people, right? Like, well, how would they be if I wasn't in the relationship no more? Like, well, how would you know what I mean? Especially if you're the one who carries the load within the situation. Okay, this can be at work. This can be like I think a lot of you it is a relationship, but like I feel like there was a point in life or whoever I'm talking to, like where you thought you could take on the world, right? And I feel like it was probably when you got in this connection, this job, etc. 111 right there. Like that when you first were like met this person or did that, like I feel like your energy was one of like, let's do this, right? Like there's endless possibilities. I can make anything happen, right? Like a master of your own destiny type of situation, probably without really knowing that. But you definitely had so much more hope for the future, okay? For some of you guys, I feel like it is literally this situation that has been knocking you down. You know what I mean? You were probably in a very emotionally manipulative relationship, okay? That's just the bottom line. I don't know how else to describe it. I hope that I'm using the right words this time, but I just feel like you think it's too late for you or like it's just not gonna work out. Like that's the energy that I'm getting from it, you know? And I don't want you, look, mistakes, literally. Oh, like you made a mistake in your soulmate, like came all together, right? Mistake, soulmate. And it wasn't necessarily a mistake, especially if you have children and stuff, right? It was a learning experience. You know what I mean? Like I do feel like if you're not moving from it and you're allowing yourself to sink into that, and maybe you just needed me to tell you that you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You don't have to stay. This person really has been making you feel like you were stuck piece by piece by piece, knocking down more of your joy. I feel like it's really what it was. It's like when you were happy and excited about something, I definitely feel like you were dealing with somebody who would just, nope. Like, let me find a way to tell you why that's not true. You know, like one of those, like a naysayer. I feel like you were dealing with somebody where everything you did in life, they had something negative to say about it, okay? But it's very unfortunate that that's something that you've had to deal with. And I see 89, and I'm really sorry. You know, I've been there myself in different situations, right? Where I gave someone else the power over me, right? And I didn't see how I could take that back at that time, right? And I will be honest, when I started getting like lower and lower in my emotions, right? Like on how I was feeling about myself and everything else, the more toxic behaviors I started displaying myself, right? It's like a nasty cycle. But there is hope. Like just because you made a mistake maybe in how you viewed somebody, maybe you really thought somebody was way better than they was, and you just can't believe that they turned out to be the person that they are showing you right now, right? But that's what certain individuals do, right? That is like, look it up online, like it's known, like partners like that, like it's almost like, what is it, the right word, like textbook in how they treat you, right? If you look it up, you will see, and I'm starting to see 1111 right now too. I'm seeing this, so lots of ones in this and fours as well, 444. Understanding that it's not your fault. They preyed on you in a sense, right? Like they seen the good in you. That is why this happened. They seen the good in you, right? But the good in you, literally to some type of people, it is a reflection of what they're not doing in their life, right? And when people don't want to put work into their own life, that's when they start like doing what we're talking about, like trying to take other people down. But I think like if this is resonating with you, like the biggest thing that I would like for you right now is to understand that you're not crazy. You know, you really aren't as trapped as you feel you are. Maybe there is, you know, a lot of steps that you need to take to get out of this. And definitely if you guys are dealing with somebody where you need professional help, make sure that you are getting professional help to help you get out of this, okay? But I do feel like you will make it out of this, okay? And I think the most important thing is understanding that you're not to blame for what someone else did, right? I mean, oh, because it's hard when you're when you feel that hopelessness. Like, I used to describe it, like, I used to have to tell myself when I would get like that and like real depressed, I would have to remind myself, like, because it was like a cloud, comes over you, but like it will go away, right? That cloud is only temporary. Even though while it's over you, you can't see. It's hard to be positive. It's hard to see the light. Like, it's hard to know that it's not gonna, because like your emotions trick you when you're feeling like that, right? They make you believe that you're always gonna feel like that. It's never gonna get any. You know what I mean? That's the way like the mind works a little bit sometimes when we're in certain situations, but having to retrain your thinking and remind yourself daily, like, no, listen, this is temporary, this is temporary, this is temporary. I definitely would really try some affirmations. And again, if you need to get legal help and assistance, do that, okay? If this is a situation where you will need that type of help, do that. There is no shame in that, you guys. I've had to go to shelters and everything at different times in life to protect myself, right? So do what you have to do for you, all right? Thank you guys all for hitting the like button. I really appreciate that. Even if this isn't your story, I do appreciate the interaction, you guys. And I'll see you guys soon on live. Bye.